Alright, welcome to Season 2 of HSF Survivor. You might be wondering, what happened to Season 1? There's no Season 1. It was too shit to make a video out of. So, here's Season 2. Alright, let's get started by meeting our contestants. Our first team is the Lickers. By the way, the first member of each team, it was the team captain. It was a snake draft, yada yada. They picked the team names. It wasn't me. So the first team, captained by Tall Nutter, includes Tall Nutter, as I just mentioned, Brady, Tristan, Wiener Dog 5, Marble D, Cam Nori, and Bobby. Second team, for some fucking reason, decided to name themselves the Among Us Cosplay Porn Creators, headed by the conjoined twins of Asher and Owen. They're two people, but they play as one player. You'll figure it out. But also including Spectra, Vincent Van, Mario Min, Nick Lumen, Roy, and Zeno. And then we have our final team, headed by Tui, or Rusty, or Faceplant, or whatever the hell you want to call them. Built like Bieber, but they don't believe me, with an exclamation point at the end. So that's Tui, Urk, Fred, Ultimate, Mason, Zebra, and Dog Treats. Now, we're going to go over everybody's game plan in order of when they were drafted. Alright, first up, we got Nutter, who immediately quit for mental health reasons and is being replaced by Sam 100K. Sam 100K is an annoying 13-year-old without a game plan, so we'll come back to him, but he is being voice acted by my good buddy and co-host, Good Robert. Take it away, Robert. Then we have our first returnee. Well, half returnee, because it's conjoined twins. It's conjoined twins. One of them is not a returnee. One of them is. They're playing as one player. Oh, the returnee is Owen. The non-returnee is Asher. Their plan is to have Owen do the challenges while Asher does everything else. They currently have set up two different Freeman alliances, one with Zeno and Nyx, and the other one being with Zeno and Spectra. You know, the main goal is to have Owen not ruin everything for Asher. Then we got Rusty. For every challenge he doesn't use any vowels, he gets an extra vote, but whenever he uses a vowel, he loses his vote in next tribal. His game plan goes as follows. My plan is to add someone who's helpful for the team phase. I'll likely use alliances to help make merge easier. Then we have Urk, whose plan is to win. Good plan, yeah, good answer. But yeah, on a real note, he has some alliances with Rusty and Zebra. He's also reached out to Fred because he thinks Fred's a strong player. We'll see about that. And he doesn't want to try too hard on challenges. We'll see about that. Because if he tries too hard, Ultimate and Chef Mason, we'll see him as a friend and try and get him out right at merge. Next up, we have Spectra. Spectra does not have a plan. Oh, also, Urk is a returnee. And then we got Brady, another returnee. Their plan is to be a good teammate, then lock in during merge, and in his own words, definitely not forget to participate this time. Then we got Tristan with the most generic plan of all time, but still a generic plan is better than no plan. Let's just take a look, it can't be that bad. It's probably to try and win as many challenges as possible, get on the good side of as many people as possible, and maybe make some alliances. Good job, Tristan. I'm proud of you. Alright, well, Van got ahead of me and set his game plan before I could even ask. By the way, he won Season 1, so let's see what he has to say. I'm happy I have an excuse to use this image. Alright, then we got Fred. He says, yo, awesome, excited to be here. Here's me at Awesome Games Done Quick. His game plan is, he's in Pittsburgh. I'm stuck in Pittsburgh, my name is Fred. I'm stuck in Pittsburgh, my name is Fred, and I'm in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I am Fred, and I'm in Pittsburgh. Alright, next up we got Ultimate, whose plan is to be racist to the ghost.
It's me, I'm Mario. I think you know that the baby gave me a sofa. So I went to Dr. Mario and he prescribed me a couple lines of coke. Unlike my brother Luigi, I am not Fred. Instead, I'm racist to the ghost. When I say ghoul, I say it with the hardest of O's. Ghoul! Yes, it's me, Mario, and I am so very racist against ghosts that when I say ghoul, I say it with a very hard O. Ghoul!
Alright, next up we got a returnee in Mario Man. He's shivering his timbers. He thinks that there are some alliances already at play on his team, which he is correct, but he doesn't know that for sure yet. So he just wants to live. Next up we got Wiener Dog 5, the local freak. So he's quite happy. He's on the liquors. Here's what he has to say. Wow, I gotta do a better voice. Wow, I love licking. So this is perfect for me. Oh, also his plan is just to win a bunch of challenges. Next, we have Marble, the guy who probably should have won Season 1, but just had awful jury management. He sent the shit, here we go again gif, and then never responded to the game plan, so I'm just going to play that video and then call it a day.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Alright, next we have Nick, who doesn't know a game plan. Alright, next up we got Chef Pee-Pee, who just wants to find him food. Alright, so Zebra speaks some voice messages, so I'll just let him talk for himself.
I don't fucking know. What I do know though is that I really want fucking chicken nuggets right now. I'm craving chicken nuggets. I'm gonna go make chicken nuggets. I'm very hungry. My game plan is be funny, I guess. That's about it. And I have an advantage if I show you my cat on the counter. He's on the counter right now. And he's like laying there and like really cutely, and he's like really loving life right now. Bet. Alright, I'll send it in general. He's so cute. Look at him. He was like rubbing up against the counter and shit. Like he was like wiggling. It was so cute. Yeah. Yo, anyone reading this that wants to align with me, you should just like make the thread and shit, and I would be down. I don't care who it is. Just make the thread and I'll be there. I just said reading this. I might be a little retarded, but that's okay. I love me for me.
Oh, also forgot to mention this, but Zebra is a veteran. He was in last season. He joined the middle of last season, just because nobody wanted to do the redemption challenge. So this is Roy. He's a newcomer. He isn't funny, so I tried to match his levels of unfunniness here. His strategy is to have people come to him because he's a very needy individual. Alright, next up we got Cam Nari. He was so forgettable at the start of the game that I forgot to make his confessional for 4 days. So I asked him his game plan 4 days later. He doesn't have one. Never responded. Alright, next up we got Bobby. She recognizes herself, and she has a drawing for it. Pretty cool. She got tests, so she doesn't really have a game plan. Her plan is just trying to be active when she can, but she probably won't be able to be active very much. Alright, next up we got Zeno. Lore drop. She is dating Brayman. He's not in the game, but is a pretty active spectator. He's just kind of in the background sometimes. You'll see him later. I fuck him. I fuck her boyfriend quite often, so her game plan is to kill Piplup, who isn't in the season. There is no Piplup. He was in the last season. There is no Piplup. And then make sure that I don't fuck her boyfriend, which she fails. She then realizes that Piplup isn't here, not in the season, so she has no idea what she's doing. She's just gonna try and blend in, and then sneak from the shadows later on. Oh, also stop me from fucking Brayman. Alright, finally we only have one more player. It's Dog Treats, and he told me to wait. Yeah, we'll find out his game plan soon, but not yet. Alright, finally, we're to my favorite part of the game, watching them go insane over my semi-well-hidden idols. Here's the first hint. I'll give you 5 seconds with some Jeopardy music in the background to figure it out. 5 seconds, but I just wanted to let it drop real quick. So the answer was whatever 3 R's. Reuse, reduce, recycle. So that's the answer. That's the first part of it. Alright, Fred got it first. Alright, next person to get it was Zeno, because I let them guess a letter. Every hour, and 30 hours had passed. There were only 26 letters in the alphabet, so they just guessed all the letters. I just gave it to them. Then were joined twins. They figured it out just by knowing that there weren't any A's. Oh yeah, real quick, there was a very unhinged conversation a day before the season started. I just wanted to grab some highlights. Oh, by the way, Zebra has an extra vote because he visited Rwanda. Oh, also Mario Man gets an extra vote because he guessed the name of my cat, Houdini. My love, I love Houdini. He got it 5th try somehow. Another idol, this one nobody found. Because at that time, like, South Yemen had just made an official constitution declaring their independence from Yemen. The idol was Article 14.9 of their constitution. I don't know why I thought anyone would find that. No one did, for obvious reasons. But, even though no one found it, while searching for that idol, Zeno found out what a continent is. She also tried to guess my 2nd grade science teacher, who's now in jail for raping 2 7th graders. That wasn't the idol.
The judge sentenced the 65-year-old today to serve 8 years in prison. He will serve that time concurrent to a 10-year sentence given to Vandal when he entered a guilty plea for the charges in the Roswell case.
Why are you asking me? I don't fucking know. My ass is barely paying attention. I just check here because I pinged. At HSF, can I have a hint for the idol so I can tell Zeno the hint for the idol?
Your hint is, it has nothing to do with my 2nd grade science teacher, Robert Vandal.
At Zeno, the hint is that it has nothing to do with HSF's 2nd grade science teacher, Robert Vandal. Does that help?
Spectra, Nix, and Roy have an alliance. Spectra and Mario Man have an alliance now? Oh look, Zeno's about to find the idol. Let's see how she's doing.
What y'all know about iodine, yo? Bro, fucking iodine. I fucking love iodine. It's so yummy. Yummy iodine. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy iodine. Yummy iodine.
Alright, so this is what happened. So in season 1, Marble drank toilet water for an idol. So in this season, Zeno kept asking for hints. It went on for 2 hours. She just kept trading off her votes for hints. And eventually, I said, hey, I'll give you one massive hint if you drink toilet water like Marble did, as a joke. And then she actually did it. And then I didn't tell her I was recording it until after. So then we made a bargain. She gets one of her votes back, but I gotta put a video of her drinking toilet water in the season video. So obviously, that's what you're about to see. My God, you're. Yeah. All right, that's good enough.
What the fucking hint?
All right.
I lost 2 votes for this.
Yeah, and your taste buds. Well, no, you wish you lost your taste buds. Alright, so, it was reuse, reduce, recycle, right?
Yeah.
So, I literally, by the way, this was a little hint. I didn't tell you it was a hint. But earlier, you know how I mentioned that last season they found all of them except for one?
That's what I found in the chat, like, oh yeah, nobody found this, so it was like philosophy or something.
Yeah, that was it.
So I just drank toilet water for no.
Yeah, no, it was literally, you know how I said, hey, the idol was the Wikipedia page for philosophy?
I'm back. What do you need?
That was it. It was just the fucking Wikipedia page for philosophy again. Oh, by the way, after drinking the toilet water, Zeno then pretended that somebody else found it, and that she drank it for nothing. The conjoined twins and Mario Men have formed the Poop Fart Alliance. Holy shit, we're 16 minutes in. We're only now getting to the first challenge. Anyways, the challenge was to make a diss track on the other teams. Let's see how they came out. In first place, winning not only immunity, but also a pizza party, was the Lickers with this amazing track made by the one and only Wiener Diddy 5.
Yo, Lil Starvation hopping on the track once again for another diss track. It's gonna be so peak, guys. Oh, I also couldn't help but notice that the Among Us cosplay porn creators have Xeno on their team. Why the fuck would you ever do that? Why the fuck does Mario Man live in Romania? What a retard. I don't know, man. I think that Romania is a little bit too close to France for my life. This track, guys. It's gonna be so deep. Fuck every other team except for the liquor. Beat my wife because I had way too much liquor. Fuck Vincent Van because he's even worse than Black Licorice. He's the type of person to say, Nickety Split. Vincent Van is the type of person to say, cheese and crackers, my guy. All y'all are the type of people to listen to Imagine Dragons. I would trade the entirety of Built Like Bieber, but they don't believe me, for a horseradish. And let me say, I would be the first person to tell you that I do not fuck with horseradishes at all. If you're a horseradish and you pull up on me, I will rape you instantaneously. I have absolutely no idea what rhymes with instantaneously. Low-key hope that the other two teams instantaneously come up because I don't like them. Oh, by the way, I produced this myself because I'm literally the GOAT. I hate these other two teams even more than I hate the pachinko level on Mario Sunshine.
I also don't like it whenever people have a Alolan Vulpix as their profile picture. I also don't like it whenever people have Glaceon as their profile picture. I hate the other two teams even more than I hate Vincent Boone. I would rather hang myself than have anything to do with Xeno.
And then second place was the Among Us cosplay porn creators. They got second because they didn't have a beat.
Yo, 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 yo. Rap battle. Justin Bieber. More like Justin Pierre. Oh, yeah. Um, I, I hate the Justin Bieber team. Useless team. Bring him. Um, yo, 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 rap battle. And the other team, so irrelevant, I forgot what it even was. Got him.
And then Built Like Bieber, They Don't Believe Me, got last because they don't even have any audio. Alright, time for Tribal. Chewie accidentally used the letter A earlier, so he doesn't get a vote. Alright, time for Tribal Council. What a great time. Our first Tribal, first vote, DT, Dog Treats. Second vote, Ultimate. Third vote, Fred. Fourth vote, Fred. Fifth and final vote, Fred. Fred is the first player eliminated from HSF Survivor Season 2. Alright, we just hit the 20-minute mark. I want to go to sleep. I'm tired. We got our first elimination. Feels like a good spot to end the video on. We'll pick back up with DT's plan, start the next one. But for now, that's been HSF Survivor, Episode 1. Make sure to apply for Season 3. The Discord link is in the description of the video. Yes.